Welcome back to The Price of Business. I'm your host, Kevin Price, talking to you about you and your business. Heather Sholl is on the program today. Really enjoy Heather's work and appreciate her both as a friend and as really a great an advocate of some really good things out there to help the lives of others. Heather, tell us a little bit about yourself. Give us a little background about your story.
Absolutely. First, thanks for having me. I always love to be on. As you know, I started out in the fitness business almost 20 years ago, and I've always been a person who likes to give back time when I can to others. And throughout the course of my career, because I've always been in fitness and health and wellness, I've tended to focus on initiatives like that. And over the last 6 years or so, one of those that came into my life was a veteran support organization that I started with my girlfriend, and that has a fitness component as well, called Push-Ups for Charity. So that's a fun one for me every year. But we started Boot Campaign in, oh my gosh, 2009? It's been a long time.
Time goes fast when you're having fun.
It does. It really does. So we started the Veteran Support Organization, and I've still been in the personal training world, and recently decided to give back in a different way by starting a company that actually has a food product in smoothies, and that also has a give back component to students with neurological disabilities. And I feel like at this point, I can no longer lead with saying I'm a personal trainer. I feel like that really is still my day job because I love it so much. But social entrepreneur is what people are telling me to change that title to. So I guess that's where I am these days.
Yeah, well, good. And you're doing a great work. Tell us what's going on in your primary business front. Your one that actually earns you money.
Well, in personal training, like I said, still always my day job, and such a passion for helping people navigate the waters of life. And we are, as always, training on the daily, and we work with all kinds of clients. I say we, my husband and I have been training together for the last 8 years. And, it's funny, personal trainer is such a broad title, and I think there's a lot of assumptions that come along with that. But I really kind of view us as health coaches. I mean, that's a little more vague, I think, for most people, but we take all the people who think that, nobody can help me, or I have this issue or that issue. And as it turns out, we all have a story, and we all have goals in mind for our health. And I think what we focus on, my husband and I at Fitness Moms, is just really trying to get everyone into a place and a habit of life balance so that their health is a priority without it taking over their life, helping people focus on the day-to-day life balance and focus on health. I think it's hard for people who start at zero to figure out how they're going to get to the place they want to go, but I think that's true of everything. And we really try to provide resources for everybody in order to figure out, is it walking every day or is it a marathon? I mean, for most people, it's not a marathon.
No.
There's a way for everyone.
Well, my wife and I will do the occasional 5K, but we're not either one of us are that interested in marathon. Although she's done them, so not me.
Yes. Well, and truth be told, I don't do marathons. Admittedly, I'll do half marathons, but which is a lot. I'm not saying it's nothing, but yeah, it's not. It's certainly not for everybody, but it doesn't mean that everybody can't find a balanced way to have a healthy life. So I think that's
absolutely
the focus for us.
And everyone should try to pursue that objective. That's obviously a great objective. Talk a little bit about your smoothies, which have become all the craze.
Yeah, it's funny you say that. When you're inside of something, they're so far in the forest you can't see the trees, but I think it's amazing to me to see that smoothies really have become a craze. And for us, again, going back to trying to help people find the resources and information and products to support this balanced life, we were making smoothies for ourselves forever because it was easy for us. It came easy when we needed a quick meal, and we started making them for clients who didn't want to make it for themselves. And over the last 2 years, we really were kind of at the urging of our clients, advice is to pursue it a little bit more commercially. So, like I said, I've always tried to do a give-back component with what I'm doing, and we found a local school that was interested in learning job skills, and they have a commercial kitchen. It's called the Monarch School for Students with Neurological Disabilities. And we partnered with them so that we can provide these smoothie kits for people that we deliver them to your door. They're frozen. You drop them in your freezer. And when you're ready for a smoothie, you pour in your liquid, you drop in the pack, and you've got a quick meal. And it's been a really great project to work on because we know they taste good. We've done it long enough that we know that. And we, like I said, found a community partner that benefited from learning on-the-job training. And so now we've got this great company called Fuel Bombs, and people love it. And it happens to be right in the middle of a smoothie craze. I mean, they're everywhere. They're at McDonald's. They're at Starbucks. They're online. It's pretty amazing. And they're at the yoga studio. So it's been fun for us to provide an actual product to people that kind of support that balanced lifestyle and provide job skills for some students that might not otherwise have the opportunity to learn the skills.
Yeah, it's a phenomenal opportunity all the way around, and the vast majority of your competition are about as healthy as a chocolate shake. So it's good that,
right.
It's good to have something out there that actually does help you.
Yes, it's funny, and I don't think that people realize, because it's not their job to do like it is for us, the fine line between a smoothie that's really not that great for you and one that can be really good for you. And the taste is not that different, really, but the nutritional value is. And we work with the local dietitian here in Houston, Catherine Krupa, to help us kind of guide us through that piece of it. And, if you go to fuelbombs.co, you can see all the nutritional information and everything that's in there and really get something that's catered more to you and more towards a balanced life than just, a smoothie, that sounds healthy. I'll drive through McDonald's and grab one of those. You're right, it's not the same.
Yeah, exactly. By the way, what does yours taste like? I personally have never had the opportunity to have one.
Oh, my gosh, they are so good. We have 7 different flavors, 8 if we're in peach season, which we are right now. We have some really fun ones. Part of the like peanut butter and jelly. We have one that we have the typical strawberry banana. We've got Livin' the Dreamsicle. We've got some fun names on there. But for our kids,
is that like a orange one?
It is. It's orange vanilla pineapple.
Oh wow! I bet that's crazy. Sounds like it'd probably be my favorite.
Yes. Well, we have one. I always think of America is what we call it, but it's apple pie.
Well, one of these days you're going to have to come in the studios with your drinks, and we'll play with those right there on the. Bring some samples for us.
I would love to do that. I'll load up a blender and some Fuel Bombs and come on down there, and you guys can try them. They're really good, and it's fun. We balance it out. This is going to sound scary for some, but there's just a touch of spinach. Don't be scared. And every one, and I had to sneak that in for all of my people, my husband and my children, that aren't that interested in spinach, but need that balance. But I think we've done a really great job of striking a balance of the health and wellness, but with flavor. I mean, they really do taste good. I promise I wouldn't force them on anybody, but we'll definitely have to come down there and have you try some.
That'll be a lot of fun. All right, we got about a minute left. Why don't you wrap up with your final thought and also the best way to learn more about what you want people to learn more about?
Sure. I think it's the most important message I always have for everybody is you can live a balanced life. There is a challenge. I say find a coach, find some help. Let someone like us or a life coach or a health coach help you figure out how to balance the stress of your life with giving back and taking care of your body. Really, the food that you eat and the exercise that you do can really change your life for the better, and it can benefit you in your work life and in ways that you would not have otherwise imagined. And I'd say find somebody to help you with that if you're not sure.